The Ribz front pack. This has been a great little piece of gear that I've added to my system, and man, it's just been so helpful. Doesn't come without its downsides though. Real quick, you've got the shoulder straps. You've got two straps in the back, kind of this upper strap, the lower strap that's holding everything together. And then to take it on and off, you've just got the zipper right in the middle. So you're going to put it on just like you would a jacket and zip it up. So before we get too much into the details here, let me tell you briefly why I wanted to try this system out. And it's kind of three things. My gun was always on my hip when I went out hiking, and the backpack would always compete, the backpack hip belt would always compete with the gun. I dealt with it, but it was really annoying. Second thing is camera. I did have a camera case that I attached to my shoulder strap on my backpack, but I really didn't like the way that was set up. It's kind of floppy around and I didn't like it. And the third thing is I found myself often on the trail, and you might be able to relate to this, but you'll be walking down the trail and think, gosh, there's something in my pack that I want to get, so you have to stop, take off your pack, undo this, maybe you even have to undo the straps and then tighten everything back up when you put it on. You walk down another half hour or so, oh man, there's something else I need to get. So those were kind of the three driving factors for me to try and try this system out. So the gun, you can see that I've replaced this right here, the normal little pull ties they've got on here, with this paracord, and this makes for an easy, I can really find this easy and unzip. The reason I do that is because this is where I've moved my gun to. Now normally what I carry in here is a Glock 27, so that's for those that don't know, that's a very small compact gun. The gun I've got in here right now, this is more just for demonstration purposes, but I have carried this in this system maybe once or twice. Again, usually it's a Glock 27. So this is a mid-size gun that will fit in here. This is all steel. This is a heavy gun, but it will fit in there, and I don't mind it too much. The Glock 27 carries much better in there just because it's a smaller gun and lighter. Talking sheer physics here. The main compartment, as we move on, I've got a lot of stuff in here. I've got my gloves, bandana, and snacks. This is what I found a lot about snacks. In fact, maybe I'll roll in this part of the video with my brother and what he said on one of our hikes.
Yeah, I've got some food right here in my bag.
In your back? Yeah. That you can't get to?
Yeah.
I mean right there where you can't get to it?
That's it.
So you've got to have me help you?
Right here.
Okay.
That's the pocket.
That's the pocket, huh? You know where my food is? Yeah, check it out. My food's right here on my chest where
I'm not even turning around.
Where I don't have to have someone help me get it. Just right here, easy access. So anyway, yeah, I'll help you with your food. So give me a second. The Ribz gear is pretty cool. So I was kind of poking fun at him, but I would find myself doing the same thing quite a bit. Or just looking for anything in general. It was stuffed in my pack. I'd always have to take off my pack, get it out, put my pack back on. Man, that was so annoying. So now if I'm on the trail, I'm with people, I don't want to slow them down. It's so easy just to get in here, get whatever I need out, snack on it, boom, done, ready to go. So you've got this main compartment in here, but in this main compartment, you've also got these little subdividers in here that splits, I don't know, about half of this length. So you've got one here, and if you can kind of see it, you've got another one back here for some organization. I really like that. Really like that. And then you've got kind of this little pocket here. Kind of see the size right here. What I've got going right now: lighter, cotton balls, Vaseline, and a fire still. This is one of those big fire stills. So that's kind of what I use this pocket for, and very, very convenient to have all that stuff sitting right here, right in front, easy access. Other side is pretty similar. You have the main compartment. This side I always keep my map, and that was a text for the trip we're going on tomorrow actually. That's why this is all loaded. Actually, most of the stuff will stay loaded in here, so when I do go on a day hike, when I do go on an overnight, everything's just ready to go. I grab it, minimal packing, and I'm gone. So pretty much the same setup here, and you've also got a couple of little pockets or dividers here and one in the back. Now this side, we only have the 2 pockets, the main one, or the 2 zippered pockets. Main one here and this one here. This one's pretty deep. You can see kind of how far back it goes. You can see the emblem, or kind of where my fingers are, and we're sitting here. So you're looking at about, that deep, and this pocket is the same. This is where I keep my video camera, and it's extremely handy to be able to pull that thing out and just have it right there and ready, stuff it back in, and it keeps it nice and secure. Now speaking of secure, what I have found though is when using this, you better zip these things up, because I constantly leave them down around camp, and as I'm managing things, as I'm bending over to do something on the fire, be it this pocket, be it one of these main pockets, what happens is the heavier gear will always fall out. Always fall out. So just a little FYI there. You got to be disciplined with, once you take something out, you better zip it back up. You'll be constantly dropping stuff, and I've dropped the camera once too. All right, let's go on with more about the zippers. This is my experience, and I would be willing to bet for most people this isn't going to be an issue at all. But listen to the zippers. And they're a little loud. You can go slow. Make them quiet. The reason I bring that up is you guys know I film a lot of wildlife, and that can be an issue out there, but very minor one, and I can deal with that. They also have this though in a hunter's version. This is a camo. I don't know if it's real tree or what it is, but it's the camo, and it's a little heavier weight than what this material is. So I'm guessing it's going to be a little more quiet material. Maybe the zippers are quiet. I don't know. I could be wrong, just speculating there. Also, it comes in this same version, but black. This whole thing caused me to rethink my system, and I loved it. I mean, the ease of access to have all that stuff right here is so nice. When you get to camp, you can drop your bag, but then you still have all the necessity stuff here, and you learn what to keep in here and what not to keep in here. Again, one of the biggest things that I didn't think of is the map. To have my map just right here, ready to go, has been really, really nice, especially when going to those areas that I don't know much about. On a rare occasion, if you fill these things up pretty big, they can compete when you're leaning over, maybe sitting on a log and you're trying to tie your shoe or do something down there with your boots maybe. I don't find this terribly annoying. It happens so infrequently to me that I wonder if I should even mention it, but that question was asked to me in a comment. So yeah, sometimes you'll notice it, but for me, I haven't found that to be a problem. The design of this system is pretty good, especially to work in conjunction with your backpack. Your backpack, your hip belt comes underneath this. They did a lot of thinking here, and I think they had a big win on this. And then your chest strap, you've got this area to play with your chest strap. And ooh, while I'm thinking about it, you also have these things on here if you're interested in using them for whatever reason. Anyway, your chest strap has all this room to work with right here. And your shoulder straps, they will come down over the pack right here. So they will kind of sit right here. But what I found is that when you open this main pocket, you've still got plenty of room to get in there and do whatever you need to do. So I haven't found this to be a huge issue at all with the shoulder straps coming over and coming down on the side of the ribs here. So overall, I really, really like this system. I think for some of the materials that they've used, especially these straps, I think it's a little bit overpriced for what it is. But I'll tell you, I haven't regretted purchasing this. It's been a great addition to the system that I've got going. It's been very, very nice. So, what can you use this for? I mean, I've kind of given you a lot of ideas, but we're talking backpacking, day hiking. I think you could use this for hunting, fly fishing. Maybe your current pack isn't big enough in the back, so this will give you some little added room without having to go out and purchase a whole new bag that's big enough for you. And one thing they tout on the website is this is supposed to help balance out the load that you've got. So you've got a whole bunch on your back that's pulling you back. I'm exaggerating, but this is supposed to help just balance out that load a little bit. Does it? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. For me, the biggest thing is that I've got ease of access for everything right here that I choose to put in. So that's what I really like about it. Guys, it's a win in my book. Again, materials could be better, especially the straps. I think, you know, they tend to get twisted up on you sometimes. These could be a lot better, and maybe down the road, maybe a little tougher material out here, but I haven't seen it wear too bad. I do have just, I don't know if you can even see it, a tiny hole right there, and honestly that could be from an ember next to the fire. So there you go. Something I've really enjoyed, something I'm glad that I purchased. Thanks guys.